Hey there, and welcome to Let's Talk with Shelton. Listen, I'm excited tonight to really talk about overcoming blockers. Last week we talked about blockers and what they were, and we learned that blockers are anything or anyone that pretty much keeps you from moving forward and into what it is that you're wanting to do. We learned that possible blockers could be family. We learned that it could be friends. We learned that it could be the lack of knowledge or education regarding the direction you're wanting to go in. And you know, one of the main things that I say, but let me take my glasses off because I see a glare. But one of the main things I really believe that is a blocker is you yourself. We oftentimes we talk ourselves out of doing something or moving forward or really being the best that we can be. So again, my goal is to help you be the best that you can be by facing and dealing with those things that you internally wrestle with day to day. A lot of times it's easy to blame people. I think I stated this in the last video. It really is. It's easy to blame people and your circumstances for you not being able to move forward. But the truth of the matter is, if you really face that, what it is that you're dealing with internally, because I really believe at the root of every blocker is you, yourself, and fear. Fear. But so tonight we're going to talk about overcoming. I promise you I'm not going to hold you long. As I stated last week, I'm going to get, if you can, just give me about a good 10 minutes and we're going to make this thing happen. So, with overcoming blockers, how to overcome blockers? First thing, you got to recognize it. You got to make yourself aware of what it is. What it is that's keeping you at this place. Every time you get right to step out, what is it that's stopping you from not being able to get there? You know, again, is it the fear of what your family thinks or what they may say about you going in the direction of life that you want to go in? Is it what your friends, the opinions and the thoughts of what your friends, how they may feel regarding you making a decision? Is it just you yourself? Are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of failure? So you have to recognize it. What is it? And when you figure out what it is, you shed light on that thing. You got to call it what it is. Listen, I see you. I see you. When you recognize what it is and you are able to call it out, you know, put a name to it, it allows you the opportunity to be able to find a solution. So for instance, if you do know, okay, well, this is fear is at the base of this. Now that you know what it is that you're fearing, you can pretty much find here's another one. You can find a proactive solution to overcome it. So I kind of skipped ahead of myself. So the second one, all right, so after you recognize and you shed light on what that particular blocker is or what is that's keeping you from moving forward, you want to change what you believe about yourself or what you believe about that situation, all right? So for instance, let's say you got, well, my mom and them, they don't want me to do this. They don't want me to do that because it blah, 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 all right? So, or they tell me that I'm not capable of it. Or even yourself, you believe, for instance, let's say you're a procrastinator. All right, so I know that I'm a procrastinator. I have been known to procrastinate. Speaking for myself, I have been known to procrastinate. And it's like I would start things or I would wait. You know, a lot of times I would talk myself out of it. Excuses. I would talk myself out of moving forward with doing something. So I had to come to a place, okay, why am I making this excuse? Honestly, the reason why is because I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm going to get out here and I'm going to start it and not finish it. I'm afraid I'm going to get out here and I'm going to fail. I'm afraid I'm going to get out here and I'm not going to be successful at doing this. But you have to change that. You know what? I can do this. I'm going to do this. You know, this is the direction I want to go in. This is what I want to get to. And I'm going to do it. Now, you have to have a plan as to what it is that you're going to do or how you're going to get there. You do want to do that. That'll help you out. That really would help you out if you were to establish a plan to complete these tasks and these goals, to get where you're trying to get to. I don't care how small it is. I guarantee you, once you accomplish one thing, you're going to be like, oh, okay. You're going to have a little, it's like there's going to be some momentum there. The ball's going to start rolling. So, changing your beliefs, changing how you think about yourself, how you feel, how you view yourself, how you view the situation. Because a lot of times, a lot of us, we don't move forward again because we believe that we can't achieve it. We believe that we really can't do it. I was reading something and they said that basically it was talking about affirmations and things of that nature, and how this guy, he would say he wanted to be healed, but deep down inside he really didn't believe that he could be healed. So that's just like some of us who say we want to be successful. We want to be great. We want to have money. But deep down inside, you really don't believe it. Because if you did, you would pretty much make the effort. Yeah. That's why you got to be proactive. And again, that's the third one. So, recognizing it, changing your belief system, how you feel, how you think about yourself, the situation, and being proactive. Being proactive is simply taking control of the situation. A lot of times we think stuff is just going to fall in our laps, and we think that it's just going to happen just magically, mysteriously mystically out of the sky. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. You gotta be proactive. You have to take control of the situation. God gives you the ideas, he gives you the concept, so it's up to you to make the steps to make things happen. Also, he's placed the people in the path to help you, the resources. The source has placed the resources in the path to help you get where it is that you're needing to get to. But you got to get your lazy butt up, face the fear, because that's honestly at the root of each of these blockers. Whatever your blocker may be, whatever it may be, that's at the root of it, fear. So, face the fear. You recognize it. Call it what it is. All right? Change the belief of what you believe or what you feel about yourself. And become proactive. Take control of the situation. Take control of the matter. If you want to go back to school, but you are afraid, right now just doesn't look good. I get it. Now, if it doesn't look good, if you got a lot going on, I understand. Don't. Because you don't want to be stupid in the process either. But if you want to go back, but you're afraid that it's not going to work out, or whatever your fear may be of going back, but you don't yet fill out the application to go or do what you need to do to make the steps on going back, you'll never get there. So you have to start somewhere. You have to be proactive. Take control of the situation. Don't wait for stuff to happen and then you want to take control after the fact. You be overwhelmed and all in your feelings and depressed or whatever the case may be. No, take control of it. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to go in life. You know how successful you want to be. You're in control of your level of success. Yeah. Say that again. You're in control of your level of success. Nobody's going to give you anything for free. Granted, there's a lot of great information and stuff out there, but you can get the knowledge. The knowledge is good, but it's honestly nothing without action. You got to put some action behind it. So, again, overcoming 3 steps to help you overcome your blockers, whatever your blockers may be. 1, recognizing it. Seeing it, calling it what it is. If y'all do journals, I really would recommend that you journal. Sit down, write these things out. What is keeping me from moving forward? What are my potential blockers? Or what are some blockers that I'm experiencing right now that are keeping me from moving to the next level in my life? All right? So you do that. Write that out. You recognize it. You see what it is. Then you want to change the belief. Well, what do I feel about this? What do I believe about this space that I'm in right now? How is this contributing to me not moving forward? All right? You want to change how you say what you really want to feel about this belief. You have to do that. Then, thirdly, being proactive. Again, that's taking control of the situation. You listening to this video, I would say it's being proactive. You're taking control of the situation. And I hope this has helped you. If you like this, please subscribe. Also, you can check me out at thesafeplace.info. That's my website. You can find me on Facebook at Shelton Dowd. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again.